Hello Wrexham fans, how's it going? Today's important update live from the racecourse ground. And look, the Red Dragon squad could be missing a significant player for their upcoming match against Coventry City. Plus, a new signing for Bombshells from today. Stay with me until the end to understand everything that's happening, and leave a like to support the channel and not miss any news about our Wrexham AFC. Ben Sheaf, who arrived at Wrexham on the last day of the transfer window, is still recovering from an injury and could miss this Friday's game against his former club, Coventry City. The 27-year-old midfielder, former Sky Blues captain and Arsenal alumnus, had been a regular starter in 5 games since joining. But his luck seems to have turned around a bit. A groin problem has returned, the same one he suffered in Coventry's debut against Hull earlier this season. Phil Parkinson explained that Sheaf began to feel the discomfort again in training last Monday. Therefore, he opted to change the formation, deploying a midfield with George Dobson, Matty James, and George Thomason, returning to a 3-5-2 formation. And Sheaf isn't the only one who's concerned. Ollie Rathbone also felt stiffness in his thigh. Parkinson told the Wrexham leader, "They both have minor strains, nothing serious. But we prefer not to take any risks." The manager also emphasized that the injuries aren't expected to be long-term, and both players will be re-evaluated before the next match. Meanwhile, Wrexham remains in high spirits and is preparing for a crucial clash against Welsh rivals Cardiff City in the Carabao Cup next Tuesday. A win could send Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's team into the quarter-finals of the competition, quite an achievement for the club. It's worth remembering that in addition to Sheaf and James, Wrexham also has former Coventry players Dom Hyam and Callum Doyle, who is still serving a suspension and should only return in the next game. As Cardiff City prepares to visit Wrexham in the English League Cup, attention has turned to the club's owners. On one side, Ryan Reynolds, Hollywood star and Wrexham's most famous face, and on the other, Vincent Tan, Malaysian businessman and Cardiff owner. Reynolds is worth an estimated $400 million, £300 million, a result of his acting career, investments, and companies like Aviation Gin and Mint Mobile. Tan, on the other hand, is worth almost twice that amount, $770 million, £578 million, cementing his status as one of Malaysia's richest businessmen. But here's the thing, Wrexham isn't just Reynolds. He shares ownership with Rob McElhenney, and since 2024, the Allen family has become a minority investor through Red Dragon Ventures, giving the club even more financial clout. Reynolds isn't slowing down either. He's profited handsomely from Marvel Films, the production company Maximum Effort, which he founded, and even appeared in the documentary Welcome to Wrexham, elevating the club's reputation globally. He and McElhenney invested over £20 million to take Wrexham to the Championship, and the club spent around £30 million this summer on transfers alone, but will receive an additional £8 million in television revenue this season. Meanwhile, Vincent Tan, a 15-year football veteran, has built his fortune with an empire that includes McDonald's in Malaysia, lotteries, telecommunications, real estate, and more. He's already invested around £250 million in Cardiff and has kept the club stable even after relegation to League One last season. What does this mean in practice? Reynolds has brought global visibility, commercial deals, and community investment that have helped Wrexham climb the leagues. Tan, on the other hand, offers a different kind of financial security with strategically structured loans and equity. Ultimately, each approach has its pros and cons, and that's what makes the Wrexham versus Cardiff matchup so compelling, both on and off the field. Cardiff City manager Brian Barry Murphy was candid about what Tuesday night's game means to fans, admitting he can only dream of achieving the same success Phil Parkinson achieved at the racecourse ground. The clash is an all-Welsh affair, and tickets are sold out. Despite being a historic derby, it will be the first meeting between the two clubs in over 23 years. Barry Murphy commented, "By nature, this is a fixture that gets the whole club really excited. From the first round, our intention was to win every game to give us a chance to find a draw, which we didn't expect. It's very exciting to compete against a team from the same country." He also revealed that the fans were clear in their expectations. "I asked if this constitutes a derby and got a very direct answer, 'No kidding, bring our strongest team. If they see us taking this game lightly, it will be a problem for me.'" Regarding Wrexham, Barry Murphy praised Phil Parkinson and the manager's work. "I have complete admiration for what Phil has done. To achieve 3 consecutive promotions, regardless of the owner's support, is incredible. It's something I can only dream of. Truly impressive." While acknowledging Wrexham's experience and quality, he assured that his team is ready for the challenge. They're doing things their way, but we believe we're more than ready to exceed expectations and give our best on the pitch. The Red Dragons are being linked with several high-profile players, and one of the most recent and exciting rumors involves Tom Cairney, the Fulham midfielder who could leave the club this summer. Fans have been speculating for weeks, and now it seems that Wrexham might make a bold move to bring him in. According to reports, Wrexham have already made an official approach to Cairney. And get this, TalkSport reporter Alex Crook revealed that the club is willing to offer a staggering £50,000 per week to sign the player. For a League One team, this kind of offer is practically unheard of, and it has sparked a lot of conversation among fans and pundits alike. If Cairney joins, he would become one of the highest-paid players in the Championship and could even be the highest-paid at any club outside of the Premier League relegation zone. This shows just how serious Wrexham are about building a competitive squad and aiming high. But how exactly can Wrexham afford this? The club has extremely wealthy owners, including Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. However, having wealthy owners doesn't automatically mean they can spend freely without limits. Still, the Red Dragons have significant financial flexibility thanks to their phenomenal commercial revenue. Along with Birmingham City, Wrexham enjoys one of the largest revenue streams League One has ever seen. Even with this financial strength, the amount being offered to Cairney is truly enormous. Some experts say it might be a little too early to show off this kind of financial power, as other potential transfer targets could demand even higher wages. When it comes to football strategy, there's another question. Is investing so much in one star player the smartest move? Cairney is undeniably an excellent player at Championship level, but spending such a large sum on a multi-year contract carries risks. Many clubs in the Championship have tried to finance themselves by relying on a few key signings and ended up in trouble when results didn't go as planned. So, what's the smarter approach for Wrexham? Should they focus all their resources on signing a short-term star like Cairney, or would it make more sense to spread the investment across several players and strengthen the squad as a whole? Now, here's where you come in, fans. I want to know your opinion. Would you back Cairney with such a huge contract, or do you think Wrexham should focus on building depth across the team? Comment below and let me know what you think. Your voice matters. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest news from Wrexham AFC. You're very important, never forget that. Keep supporting the Red Dragons, and let's see how this summer transfer window unfolds.